Good morning everyone. Today we're going to be talking about what is new in this update because there's quite a few things that they didn't cover in the patch notes, which are pretty important. But before we jump into all of that, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily. So if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. Alright, so the very first thing I want to talk about is of course the level cap increase. We can now level up all the way up to level 45. Well, I'm almost there. I'm currently at level 44. And the best place to farm is going to be at Retem Al Noth over here at rank 3, as the mobs are all going to be level 40 over there. So you can grind all the way up to level 45. Now something else to keep note of is all of the rank 3 areas now have a chance of getting PSE encores, which means after you finish a PSE burst, there is a chance of getting another PSE burst immediately right after you kill the boss. So that's pretty cool, especially in Retem Al Noth because, you know, the map is relatively small and there are a lot of really good spots of where all the mobs are really clumped together and you just keep killing and killing and killing. Unfortunately, we're still going to be hitting the inventory problem. The auto sell feature has not been implemented into the game yet. For those who didn't watch the NGS headline, they are going to implement an auto sell feature into the game. Unfortunately, it is going to be a premium exclusive type of thing, but according to Hero Arai, we will be able to purchase this service or rent it, basically like how we rent material storage. We're going to be able to rent this service with star gems as well. However, nothing's been confirmed on the star gem part, but it has been confirmed that it is a premium perk, I guess. So there is that. Now the next thing I want to show you is something that I'm sure a lot of people have missed and is a really big deal. So if we come over here to the item lab, we can actually craft our DK3s at deafness. So when we come to exchange enhanced materials, go to augment capsules over here, and the first thing you're going to notice is, hey, we can now create stat 3s. So stamina 3, spirit 3, might 3, you can make all of them. You can make all of the special ones as well as precision, technique, but on top of that, deafness 3. Yes, you can create deafness 3 now, so if you had a crap ton of deafness 2s, you can now just use it. However, do keep in mind it does take photon quartz as well as trinite, but this is a very easy way to get deafness 3. Now for my big money boys, we have mastery 4. Mastery 4 is potency plus 2.5%, floor potency plus 2.5%, and damage resistance plus 2.5%. Now it is an 8% success rate, so even with 10 capsules, it's only going to be 80%. So you will need to use a 20% booster to get this with no risk at all. But it is very powerful. So if you are planning to do the most end game, maybe you want the best of the best cutting edge gear, you do want to aim for mastery 4. But it is going to cost you an arm and a leg, as it is going to cost 10 mastery 3s, photon quartz, as well as tetracite in order to make mastery 4. Now another thing to also look at is all of the boss souls. So Daidal Soul 3, Pedis Soul 3, Neck Soul 3, Ragnus Soul 3, Dust Soul 3, Renus Soul 3, Iradi Soul 3. You can now craft these as well. So these markets are also pretty much going to crash pretty soon, but I'm pretty sure it will stabilize at a specific price because, you know, you do need the level 2 capsules to craft the level 3 ones. And last but not least, this also includes Dreadkeeper 3. Yes, we can now craft Dreadkeeper 3s as well, so the Dreadkeeper market is also going to dry up relatively soon. However, don't worry too much because I'm sure all of the prices are still going to stabilize. It's just not going to be as profitable as before. So you can still make money, and it's probably going to turn out to be more consistent money because Dreadkeeper 2s are going to be worth more since people are buying these in order to craft the Dreadkeeper 3s. So I'm sure after several days the market will equalize. Now I got too carried away there because, you know, creating capsules is quite a big deal, but I forgot to tell you guys the keyword. Today's keyword is photo room. So that is photo_room. So the R in room is capitalized. You're going to do that in party chat or whatever chat you want. Then you're going to go to systems, go to get campaign items, and right here receive account, you see photo room keyword gift, and this will give you photo op. It is an emote, very nice, so make sure to pick that up. So there is another keyword, and that is Nuggy time. So the N and the T are both capitalized. You're going to press enter, and then you're going to go systems, get campaign items, receive account, and right here the NGS headline plus, we actually get 2 more Rappy shaped fritters, so make sure to pick these up. And we also get a free salon pass over here, as there was a salon bug which was consuming star gems. But more importantly, over here under receive item character, we do have the class skill adjustment item, which is the end reset all skills. So I really hope you guys have made 3 characters, because this is under the character category, which means every single character you have on the same ship or just across the account will receive this reward. And once you receive this item, you can just put it into your default storage, so it's shared among all of your characters on the same ship. The next thing I want to talk about is the shop. In the SG shop, there are actually new items. As we can see right here, there is the photo session S set, the M set, as well as the L set. So you can purchase these if you want. They do give color change passes if you want these, and they also give you a bunch of salon passes if you just want to customize your character. Maybe you're planning to take a lot of screenshots and you need to customize your body proportions or something. Well, then these salon passes will definitely come in handy. The next thing I want to talk about is, of course, the Kukuhroziat Weapons. So these are the new weapon series that just came out. So as we can see here from the damage chart, it is not as good as the relics as well as the sanquiums if we just look at the raw damage numbers. Unfortunately, the potential is the same across all of the weapons. It is not like the relic weapons where each weapon has its unique potential. So the potential is called unassailable unit. At level 4, it is potency plus 22%, damage resistance plus 5%, and additional potency plus 5% and damage resistance plus 50% when in the Geometric Labyrinth quest. So this weapon is specifically designed for the Geometric Labyrinth, which comes out on April 20th, simply because when you go into the Geometric Labyrinth with this weapon, you'll get a whopping 27% weapon potency as well as 55% damage resistance. That is huge. So this weapon is definitely more focused on survivability so that you can push higher floors and get higher scores on the Geometric Labyrinth. However, if we are to compare the damage numbers just in a regular combat zone or just out in the open field, unfortunately, it is going to be about the same as a Griaga Katana. But of course, if you do get a Kukuhroziat weapon with a high fixa, it will outperform the relic, but it will not outperform the sanquium. So if you have a sanquium weapon and you're not planning to do the Geometric Labyrinth, which I really encourage that you do, then you don't really need to care about the Kukuhroziat weapons. But I still strongly encourage people to work towards this slowly and passively, so that when you do decide to do the labyrinth, at least you have a weapon which will help you a ton in survivability so that you can push those higher levels. Sure, you could probably clear the labyrinth with just a regular sanquium weapon or relic weapon pretty easily, but if you want to push those higher scores with those extra modifiers, then this is when the Kukuhroziat weapon is going to shine. So that is pretty much its use case. So if you want it, go pick it up. If you don't, it's not a big deal. Now regarding where these weapons drop, it just says it's a rare drop from dolls that are level 31 and above. So this pretty much means that the Kukuhroziat weapons will only drop in Rezel Forest, Vanford Laboratories, Mount Magnus, Ritem Al Noth, as well as the 2 urgent quests in Ritem. I don't know about the urgent quests in Alio, because to be perfectly honest with you guys, I have not run any other than Dark Falls, and I have not gotten a Kukuhroziat weapon from Dark Falls yet, so there's that. But keep in mind that specific weapons seem to be bound to specific areas. Like after farming in Ritem Al Noth, I did manage to get 3 Kukuhroziat weapons, such as the Partisan as well as the Fists, but I've never seen a Katana. I have a feeling that the Katana might drop wherever Bujin is, so most probably Vanford Laboratory is going to be my best bet, or maybe Rezel Forest, as I see Bujin a lot more often in these 2 areas. I know Bujin does spawn sometimes in Mount Magnus, but usually it's in Vanford is where I see Bujin the most. So I still think that the Kukuhroziat weapons are locked behind specific mob types, but I have no way to confirm this, as you know, it's pretty much day 1 at the time of this recording, so we're going to need a little bit more data. The next thing I want to talk about is the class skills over here, because if you play a Techter or a Force, you need to put 1 point into the United Techniques Force as well as the United Techniques Techter. Now the nice thing about this is, as you can see, it says SP0, so it does not cost any skill points to pick this up. As you can see here, I just click confirm and boom, now I have unlocked compound techniques. Now I still find it pretty funny that they're calling it United Techniques. Kind of reminds me of My Hero Academia, the United States of Smash. Every time I read this, I just immediately think of that. But you know, they could have done much worse. Like in the base game, I believe they were called build-up PAs. So I much prefer United Techniques. It sounds a lot cooler, a lot more meme-like. So yeah, make sure that you do pick up the United Techniques on your force, as well as the Techter, which is down here, because they don't cost any skill points. As you can still see here, I still have 30 skill points available, and I already picked this up. Now, of course, every class got a new photon art. So for the Braver, we got the Radiant Lilac. This is amazing. This is so powerful, simply because you can use it in the air to dodge projectiles, to reposition yourself, to do whatever the heck you want. It's very useful. So I personally put it on my sub palette, and then I just cycle through with my G and H keys, and then whenever I need to activate it, I just press B, and then I can just activate the little dash, and it's super duper useful. I'm just going to do a short demonstration as we run out here. So you can see here, when I press B, I can dash forward. However, it's just like the regular Braver moves, where there is 3 charges. You can definitely see on the 3rd charge, it's like a purplish pink type of color, which does extra damage. It's very nice. And you can also hold it down and just spam it if you want. It's very good for repositioning when you're up in the air. You can see like this. Unfortunately, if you're locked onto something that's like really high, it does not gain verticality for you, so it doesn't dash upwards. It can only dash on the same level of plane on where you are. So just keep that in mind, okay? But it's very nice. The PP cost is very low, and you can constantly regen your PP back, but just by auto attacking very easily. And what's even better is you can use it to skip an attack. So for example, boom, you can see, and I get to the level 3 charge of my Iris Gale, even though I only cast it twice. So normally I would be 1, 2, and 3 to get to level 3 charge of Iris Gale. But with the dash, I can do dash, 1, 2, and immediately I get to the level 3 version. You can even dash, and immediately go to the level 3 version of Iris Gale. And this also works on all of your other PAs as well. So dash, Lotus Lightning. Boom, that's the level 3 version of Lotus Lightning. So you can definitely use this to save yourself a little bit of PP, and it, gives you that extra mobility. It's very nice to play around with. And yeah, I love the Braver. The Braver right now feels freaking amazing. It's super duper fun. The next thing I want to talk about are, of course, the dailies. Our dailies have changed a little bit because of Leah May. So what I want you to do is you can talk to Leah May over here, and every day you can pick up all of these tasks over here. So as you can see here, I've completed all of my dailies already, but a lot of these overlap with your regular dailies. So for example, getting Tame's meat, vegetables, fruits, seafood, minerals. This is literally when you just collect your mineral route, you're gonna bump into all of these things. You just kill them all and collect everything. Very simple. And these down here, suppression of formers, altars, dolls, mission trial, observe a PSE burst, suppression of enemies level 15 and above, suppression rare enemies, enhanced enemies. You're going to complete all of these as well, just going to your combat zone, killing your 50 enemies. You're bound to complete most of these, if not all of these, in your quest of killing the 50 enemies to complete your daily. So it's super easy, really nice. Now, the only thing that you might need to go out of your way is suppression of dread enemy. So you do need to go find a dread enemy, but it's literally kill 1 dread enemy. So it's not like super crazy difficult. It's very easy. And there's another one over here where it's just clear 1 urgent quest. So just pick it up, and if there is an urgent quest, it just auto completes at the end of it. And it's an extra 25,000 EXP, which is very nice. And this is super useful because our subclass actually gets 50% of the EXP that the main class gets. So half of what the main class gets. But we can boost this by coming to the item trader. You don't have to come to the item trader. You can actually just go to shop over here and item recycle. But I like to talk to Travis. Over here, you get the NEX EXP earned 25% or the 50%. And the nice thing about this is you can purchase this with SG recycle badges. So for example, you click on here and you select the second one down here. Now it does cost 12 target SG scratch items. However, as you can see here, when I go to my material storage, I've got 132 of them. So it's not that big of a deal if I just really want to level up super fast, because it is plus 50% EXP for 60 minutes. However, let's say that I'm a little bit more baller. I don't want to spend my SG recycle badges for whatever reason. You can use AC items and it'll cost 8 instead of 12. And let's say you want to be a little bit more stingy, we can go with the 25%. You can see here, it's only going to cost 6 SG scratch items instead of 12. And if we go with the AC scratch, it's going to cost 4. So basically half the cost for the 25% versus the 50%. However, do note you cannot stack these two together because they are of the NEX variants, all right? EX variants can only be used one at a time. You can't stack multiple EXs on top of each other. But the EX versions can be stacked on top of the regular versions, so the NEXP earned over here, as well as the Rappy shaped fritters, which also gives you extra 10%. So you can get a lot of extra EXP earned, especially if it's like PSO2 day going on where we get even more EXP earned. So you can stack a lot of it together. Next up, I want to talk about the limited time quest over here. As you can see here, enhancing equipment, enhanced weapon series, and all of this, you will get the Kavaris Expedition Preparation Ticket. So what exactly are these Expedition Prep tickets used for? It's a certificate given to active arcs, can be exchanged for special items in a later date. So think of this as just regular badges or like a resource. So just hold on to these. They go into your material storage anyway, so just farm for it, hold on to it. I'm pretty sure this will come into play during May or in June for sure, as Kavaris does get released in June. So for those who don't know, this is a new region, the snow region. It is called Kavaris. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but whatever, I don't care. Another thing I wanted to point out is if you see anyone with this symbol on top of their head, that means they are recruiting. So in order to recruit, all you need to do is go to communications, go to party commands, and recruit party members. Once you arrive at this menu, you can select whatever you're doing. So let's say you're looking for a party to grind EXP. Maybe you want to hunt down Gigantics or Purple Triggers. There are two separate ones. So if you want to do Purple Triggers, you do have to take this one over here. And all you need to do is click Start Recruiting. And you also will get this little pink symbol on top of your head. And when people click on you, they can go to Party and click Join Party immediately. Or they can go to Communications, Nearby Characters, and you'll see that they have this little symbol at the side. Click on it and join party. As you can see over here, they're doing earning EXP, required level 40. So they're just looking for a party to grind with. So I had to log on to my ship 4 character to showcase this because I did all of Leah May's quests. But when we talk to Leah May, you're going to notice there's a bunch of side tasks, and with Prioritise Unaccepted tasks highlighted, the top quest is always going to be the quest that you have not accepted. So you can simply just go through this and keep smashing accept quest in order to keep accepting all the different quests, and you'll see if you've accepted it because it'll turn green at the side over here. It's very, very intuitive because now you can just spam this and just keep clicking accept quests over and over and over again, and you'll accept the entire list of quests as you can see right here. And last but not least is more of a reminder, just reminding everyone that the refined form SG Scratch will be going away on April 13. So once April 13 rolls by, you won't be able to get the bunny outfit anymore, the little pin, the luster outfit, as well as the trench coat anymore. And on top of that, the season 6 mission pass will also end. So make sure that you've reached tier 35 because well, it's your last chance to get all of these rewards. So in conclusion, this update is really, really good. It is a preparation update because we don't get the geometric labyrinth until April 20th, but with the level cap increase, with the new photon arts, there is a lot of stuff to have fun with right now. And in next week's update, we will get the lower levels as well as the new mission pass, as well as the new SG Scratch with Hitsugi, which is, yeah, I'm very excited for that SG Scratch. But, you know, it's a good time to jump into the game right now, especially if you haven't played in quite some time, just to catch up as well as gear up, because with that labyrinth coming out on April 20th, I know a lot of people are going to be wanting to jump into that immediately on day 1. So you do want to be prepared for that so that you can join all of your friends. So I highly recommend people to start now, play casually, enjoy the process. Don't try to rush to level 45 immediately and just grind out Noth all day and then get bored of the game. Just play however the heck you want to play at your own pace, have fun. Okay, now hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video as I ran around in this onesie. I know I set this rule of where I would only update my fashion once a year, but this onesie was so cute and so comfy. I had to pick it up because we got the slippers from the seasonal thing, so I was just like, it's a match made in heaven. I had to do it. And this is why I picked up this onesie. It kind of looks ridiculous on my character, but I think that really sells the point of how silly it is. And I love it. I really love it. We should get more outfits like this. I would love like a dinosaur onesie. That would be so funny. Just like in Lost Ark, how you have the dinosaur there. It would be super cute, super derp, super nice. Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again. But anyway, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye! Alright, now for everyone's favorite part, the thumbnail. I think we're just gonna go with a simple, you can craft DK3s, you can craft whatever capsules, and I'm just gonna be like this, and there's just gonna be like a bunch of different capsules that you can now craft. Something simple like that. Okay, and that's the thumbnail complete. Thanks again for watching. Bye bye.